Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the MicroStation Connected Edition Visualization video series. My name is Steve Rick, Senior Consultant with Bentley Systems. Today's video, we are going to do the Photomatch command. Photomatch command is considered a visualization tool. What this allows us to do is to basically warp our DGN file into a photograph. Let's set up the Workspace Bentley Connect training, the workset visualization. Just a reminder, there is a new download for this because we are delivering this in a different DGN file. We have a Photomatch DGN file with a couple images. It's not a very big data set. And I just throw everything in the DGN folder. We're going to load photomatch.dgn. And you can see we have a roadway here. The roadway, we have some terrain, we have the road, we have some sidewalks, trees and stuff like that. Also, you see the points on there, the blue points and the green points. Those are survey points. One of the requirements for Photomatch is that I have to have known monuments in my DGN file that match known monuments in my photograph. The blue points are power poles and the green points are traffic cones that have all been surveyed, and I put those survey points in my DGN. And then we're going to use those points to match the photograph perspective to make it look like my roadway is disappearing into my photograph. So let's go ahead and open up the Photomatch tool. That is the visualization workflow, the home tab, the camera group, and we get the Photomatch tool here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to open up View 2, and we're going to click in View 2. Telling it that's where we want to do our photo match. And then we're going to select the photo that we want to use for our photo match, which is photomatch.civil.jpg. Just hit open there. We've got our drawing fairly close, but you can see that part of the roadway sticking out over here. We can get this perspective better. Now you can see the points here. The blue points, again, are the power poles, top and bottom, and the green points are these traffic cones. Once we're in this stage, we don't want to zoom in and zoom out or rotate our drawing because that will distort the photograph. So we're just going to go ahead and come over here to the Photomatch tool, and we're going to hit Add. I'm going to snap to one of these points here. For instance, this front blue point, top one, these are known locations, and then tell them where they belong in the photograph. You can't snap to the photograph. So you can see my magnification there on the Photomatch tool allows me to kind of pinpoint where this is. So that point that I touched first is going to be the top of that power pole. And then the other blue point here that we have, we can put it in place. I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to go to the top of this power pole. Next to the building, there's a power pole. I'm going to take this one here and go to the top of this. Hard to see, but we can match it there. And then we'll do the cones. So I'm going to do this back one first. We're going to snap to that, and we're going to move our cursor over here. And you can see a cone that's way back here. The great thing about the magnifier is that it does not show the wireframe, it just shows the photo. We're going to go to the base of that cone right there, and that's the middle cone. And then we're going to snap to that point there. And then this dot right there is going to be to the base of this cone right here. And we have the ability to adjust a little bit later as well. So we've got our points. I'm just going to hit match. And there we go. That actually looks really good. Yeah, you can see that far hill kind of matching over there. Right, we're a little bit off on the bottoms, but a little bit off on that one, but we're matching the center of the road pretty well. Now I can also hit add again, and I can add some more points if I need to. So I can hit add, and I can snap to this point here and bring it over to the bottom of the pole here. Okay, I did that one already. And I can say that one goes to there. And then hit match again. And it adjusts it a little bit. Now I can come up to Raster Manager, highlight Photomatch Civil, and I can turn the picture off in everything except for View 2. And the display styles do a smooth with shadows. That looks pretty decent. I can come over here to level display and I can turn on the trees and the leaves. There we go. I can adjust the brightness. And that looks pretty good. Now, this is basically set up as a 1-point perspective. If you change that to 3-point, that's going to mess it up. So you don't want to do that. If your Photomatch doesn't work and it doesn't look close, abandon that, clear that out, and do it again from scratch. And that's what these commands in here do. Add allows you to add points. Match allows you to do the match itself. Clear will clear all of the points that you just entered and allow you to start again. And then adjust will allow you to adjust one point that you've already entered. If I want smooth rendering, you can see that the smooth rendering also shows the photo in the background. You can just take a picture of this and send it to people. But if I want a photorealistic rendering, the photorealistic rendering will not see that in the background. So if I go to render scene for a view rendering, you can see here that my rendering has no background on it. That's a render with the raster manager background. If you want a photorealistic rendering, I can show you how we can solve this. Let me dismiss the view rendering dialog box. And we're going to make an adjustment here. So first thing you do is you go to Raster Manager and you turn off, or you can detach this file. I just like to turn it off. So highlight it, turn it off like so. Let's go to the File tab, go to Settings, go to the File category, and go to Design File Settings. In the View category, you can actually come up here and say, I want to do a view of this file. Open that. And I want to put it in the background on View 2. Okay? Don't do the proportional resize. Just turn that on, background, and then hit OK. And then when we go back to our drawing, you'll see the photo back there. It's in the same place because we did not change the orientation of the photo. And now when we do a render, let's go ahead and I'll do a render here. Now notice that when I do a render, I have my atmosphere set to none. Very, very important. You can't have an atmosphere set up if I'm using a background image. I can't use the raster manager as the background image. I turn that off and I go to the design file settings and put a permanent background in here. And then I can do a photorealistic rendering. I can come in here and adjust the brightness a little bit to make it look a little bit better. There you have it. That's a photorealistic render with a background image. Thanks for watching. Keep looking for new videos on our visualization video series. Thanks a lot, everybody.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.